of, you guessed it, Fallout 4. Now, first let me just check the audio, so I may go quiet, and I'm only going to be doing like a 30 to 40 minute episode, since usually when these run to like an hour, hour and a half, I run out of things to say. So, I'm going to attempt to keep this as fun-packed as possible. Now, although this video may be calm as well, since of course it's Fallout, this is a game that takes time, and also...
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den.
I could have sworn I bloody saved. Please say I've bloody saved. Well, if this hasn't saved, then you all get to re-see the whole Kellogg thing. And also me threatening to kill Nick, because he sounds like it.
Well, Mr.
I was
Valentine.
not busy in ending the video last time that I forgot to save. Well, isn't that funny?
Dr. Amari?
Yes? I take it this isn't a social call.
Nick? Why are you yelling from this far away? You don't need to yell. Anyway. Kellogg's
We
brain.
need your help, Doctor.
I know.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile...
Bear in mind, all this dialogue is in the last episode, so...
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled
Defiled
already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute.
Fine.
Why does
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
Ego, fetch me the brain.
No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein?
No.
Oh, it's just the same thing.
Now, do you have it?
Uh-huh.
Now, you see what
How
brain?
much of the brain do you need exactly?
That is not an encouraging question. I suppose I'll have to make do with whatever you can find.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait, that's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it?
What
A
star
neural
signs the
interface.
hippocampus?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar
I'm not sure what star
architecture.
sign the hippocampus is. Okay, is Nick skip the science.
Skip to the good part, Doc.
We plugged the brain implant into Mr. Valentine, assuming he's willing to take on the risks.
Hell, why not? Plenty of room in my head anyway.
Guess you could say he's a airhead. You know, because he's a robot, pistons and all.
I
Never mind.
appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. Right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine.
Yeah, he's dead.
Sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes.
Ooh,
Static.
flashes.
I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Oh, for God's...
Is Nick gonna be okay?
Yes, the connections appear to be stable. Hopefully it'll be as simple as unplugging the implant once we're done. But that doesn't get around the current problem. The memory encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load
How about we put
both
you in there and
Mr.
you tell me how to
Valentine
do it?
into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions
The
in
more
parallel.
you know.
He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Now, you see, I could give an honest opinion now, but since I want this character, he's named after me, some will try to style after me, so we're gonna give the Kyle answer.
Nick and I are gonna share a mind? Yeah, I'm not gonna see him in any compromising positions, am I?
Yeah, if a smart mouth was all it took to solve problems, we would have found your son by now.
No. You won't have to worry about that. The
Oh,
only
thank
memories
God.
you'll access are the ones in the implant.
Let's
All right.
do this.
Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah, anytime in a video game you hear
You
keep
on the
your
other
fingers
side.
crossed, that means something bad's gonna happen. Ooh! Drugs. Hang on. Oh, I can... You're telling me it's stealing to... Well... Oh, a comic.
Bingo.
What comes with a Grognard game? Wait, so nothing else?
Not enough
Bugger.
folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
Scrap. No, I wasn't calling you hang on, is his eyes open? Yeah, his eyes are open. I was gonna say that. If anyone can, like, take a picture there, zoom in and, like, send it to our Instagram account, which is doublespecs+1, by the way. I don't know. I'm not sure if we're at the stage where shoutouts are even worth it. For, like, not because we're lazy, but because, like, we got, like, 10 subscribers.
Mnemonic activity coming from
Is
the
that really big
transplant.
enough for shoutouts?
It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable.
The
Just
strongest
hold
one.
on.
That explains a lot. Don't go looking at me like that. What I do is my business and mine alone. You know, this you can tell the
Can you hear
difference
me?
between me now and
Ah,
because last
The
episode
simulation
I
appears to be
made,
working,
which was the
although the
Gordon one,
memories are quite fragmentary.
I was getting a massive
I'll
headache. 'cause
try
I
to
had like a
step you
massive
through the
headset on
intact
the PlayStation
memories
headset.
and hope we find
No
one
goddamn.
that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
I didn't have my glasses on, which wasn't helping. So yeah.
There. This is the earliest intact
Sorry about
memory
the
I can
quality of
find.
last video, well that I made. Haven't watched Joe's video.
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did.
Remember, you are experiencing
Don't know why
those
Mom was
memories
with
as
him.
Kellogg.
Maybe at
This
some
may
point in his
prove
life he wasn't a
disorienting at
complete
first.
asshole.
Like father, like son.
Now signed on, which means that as of this moment, we are all
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked?
No.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Now, I'm not good on my trivia of the Fallout series, but first off, I don't think he should be clipping through that bed, but second off, NCR was that
joke.
Fallout 3?
What's it mean, Mom?
Mom knew how it was.
Wasn't the Enclave and
She
Brotherhood that
wasn't
was
soft,
involved,
but
right?
she loved me
I can't
in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left.
Kellogg, kill him.
I didn't want to know. Not then.
Nothing common.
Kill him,
People like to
Kellogg.
talk
Kill
and
your
hope
father.
someone else
Do
is
it
going to keep
now.
them safe.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Now again, if
There
you want to know the
appears
full
be
story of all
another
these
intact
cutscenes, go
memory
back to the
close
last
to you
video.
in temporal sequence. There.
Now this
Try
gives
that
me one of
one.
my favorite parts of this.
The thing about happiness is You only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
That's the last bit of information I'm going to be gathering.
You'll see.
Hello.
But we
People
don't
are
know
dead
anybody
soon,
here. And now, with the baby?
Oh, the Golden Gate Bridge.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
Sarah, you gotta give it a
How is
chance.
it the Golden Gate Bridge was the only goddamn
Finally got
American
steady
landmark
work with
that
a good
did
outfit.
not tatter from the wall?
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
But to be fair, with people like the Enclave and the Brotherhood going around.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
You look so young.
You thought you could just fuck with us,
So tired.
and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like
I
dogs.
found another memory to
And
try.
you
I'll connect you.
weren't there to help them.
Where's the gun noise? Apparently has a suppressor well, strong enough to even cancel out a little noise. Again, these were
Well,
gone over
we
in the
seem to
last
be getting
episode.
closer.
Sorry
Try
if
this
you want
next
to watch
one.
them in this one. It's just I want to show you guys some new. Oh, God, that me.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I
So we
wanted to
have
see
this
for
scars. We
myself.
someone got it
Getting
between.
warmer. One of
that
these has got to
memory
tell
and
us
this one.
something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis.
I
Suspend.
found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son?
Wasn't my idea to
This
settle
appears to be
down
a
with a
very
kid
recent
in the
memory.
middle of Diamond City.
Good news, I think.
I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Occurrences? You know. Oh boy. The Piper has really done it this time.
Damn it, the button isn't here.
I'm not saying that she's right, but Mayor, he's gonna be really bad this time. I probably shouldn't have
Did he just arrive? There we go.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in...
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow.
Glowing sea, you
Some
say?
heads are gonna
Well,
roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative.
There
Your
we go.
only mission is to locate and eliminate
For
Virgil.
some reason, I was
You're
falling
taking me home to
off
my father?
seat.
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
I can't face it. Actually, you know what? I can face it. You're a
X688.
mistake.
Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Didn't even get a chance
Bye.
to say goodbye.
Teleportation.
Let me free
Now it all
now.
makes sense.
Let me free.
Nobody's found the entrance to
Let
the
me
Institute
free now.
because there
Let
is no
me
entrance.
free.
Let me pull you out of there.
I don't like
As soon
being
as
in
you're ready.
goddamn Kellogg / Nick's mind.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you...
Joke?
ready
No,
to
that's
talk about what
sarcasm.
happened
There
in
is an
there?
obvious difference.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
It's the perfect hiding spot.
That's why he's there. To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation and the glowing sea like a shield or a cloak, a way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If
Yes.
Virgil found a way to survive there,
Definitely.
you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Why doesn't this game actually allow you
Oh no, I'm not going there.
to become...
That's crazy.
And plunging into a dead man's memory wasn't crazy? You've already done the impossible. Who's to say God won't let you do it again? Look, think it over if you have to, but it's the only path I can offer. Through the glowing sea to Virgil. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first.
Now, for some reason, time doesn't like me. So, as you've already seen in the end of the last video, we know what happens. So, I'm going to keep a firm sight. Why the hell is Deacon in a memory pod? Oh wait, I haven't found him yet. Why is there a random guy in there? Yeah, it's definitely random.
Hey, Valentine.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head. I was right. I should have killed you when you...
You want to try for round 2? Let's go!
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going.
Wait. Mnemonic impression.
Let's get going, Nick.
Been one heck of a ride so far. Let's see where it takes us next.
Now, overall...
Hey, let me ask you something.
Ask
Sure.
away.
Ask away.
It's just, with everything that's happened with you and
Now,
your
again,
family,
last episode
the
this
whole
was seen,
hell...
so I'm just gonna skip on through it.
Doesn't really matter.
Good attitude to have. Took me a long... Thank goodness I found... Of course, when I took up
Sure.
the massacre, plenty of people... But at the time...
Uh-huh. Why'd they let you in?
Because I'd read gal of about...
Right.
The young miss...
Uh-huh.
Turns out the guy was part of a... I took her home and taking up and...
Was it hard?
Yeah. But I got wiped.
Again, all in the last episode. I don't want to bore you with stuff
it took
that's
me a
been
long,
seen before.
a long story.
Nick, do you have like
The
a fast forward
detective's
button?
life isn't an easy...
Oh.
Barely lacks for excitement.
So, did I save the game before or after getting the Vault-Tec person? I'm just going to quickly check, because we all know that we need a bit of Vault-Tec in our lives. Just hopefully not from an annoying person who doesn't shut up. Anyway, so...
You're blocking. Late, man.
I keep on clicking not to run. But anyway, so...
What, you dry?
Hello?
What, you dry?
Oh, you're just
Head
a
over to
drifter.
the third rail.
Anyway, so I'm going to check in here. Then once I'm checked in here, I'm not going far. I'm going to talk to Bobby No-Nose. Because... And I have a very good reason. Now, since the last... Like, all the previous episodes have been story-focused, I'm going to now focus on getting a few of the companions.
Spare me any sob stories. This is a hotel, not a charity, and we insist on full payment for the room. No...
I just clean up around here.
So if anything, this episode's just going to be me doing the... Actually, to be fair, if you've previously played this game, you'll know what the quest is. I think this was his room, but... Ah yes, this counts as a bed. Anyway, so, Nick, let's get going.
This place ain't what it used to be. And it ain't used to be much.
Oh, there's usually like the symbol tags on there.
Oh man, someone new! You need some jet, man? Home-brewed, reasonable prices?
No.
Not right now.
Alright.
Well, you see, I am going to give you a 72-page essay, and I'm going to read it aloud on why drugs are bad. 72 hours later. And that's why they're bad. Okay, I've got a level up 3. I think I'm going to get Aquaboy may be a good perk, but factories. Gun nut or armorer? I think. Oh, hang on. Where is it? Which one's intelligent? Yeah, there's gun nut, hacker, scrapper, science. I need intelligence 6. That's at 5. Okay, this one I'm gonna put into gun nut so I can actually start making a gun factory. But anyway, yes, that's why you can't do that now. If I'm mistaken, there's a guy I can find who does the general maintenance of this place. Why did I check here twice?
I love you.
No. You're... He is high. That would explain a lot. Mainly where the chems are coming from.
If it's giving you trouble, I could give that terminal a look.
Yo, psst.
I'm all ears.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
You hit your head repeatedly?
So you're telling me that if it's an enemy's terminal, but it's red locked, he'll still do it. But if it's a random druggies, then he's got a problem. Interesting. Now we fall under a simple thing here of shoot the hypocrite. Oh, there you are. No, I can't do it. He means no harm. For now. But anyway, how long into the video has it been? Because I don't want to be dragging this on too long. So I just want to know so I can have a rough estimate to see if I can possibly just fit in the entirety of the Hancock mission. Yep, it's been 20 minutes. So, just expect that a lot. Anyway, so let's get going.
Now I've seen a lot
Or
of
actually
crazy
first.
stuff in my time. But why?
Third rail. I have my reasonings.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
Yeah, Hancock says. I'm not sure that's what you say, though. Anyway, let's get going.
Can't say I'm surprised to find you in a dump like this, MacReady.
I was wondering how long it would take your bloodhounds to track me down, Winlock. It's been almost 3 months. Don't tell me you're getting rusty. Should we take this outside?
It ain't like that. I'm just here to deliver a message.
In case you forgot, I left the Gunners for good.
Yeah, I heard. But you're still taking jobs in the Commonwealth. That isn't going to work for us.
I don't take orders from you. Not anymore. So why don't you take your girlfriend and walk out of here while you still can?
What? Winlock, tell me we don't have to listen to this shit.
Listen up, MacReady. The only reason we haven't filled your body full of bullets is that we don't want a war with Good Neighbor. See, we respect other people's boundaries. We know how to play the game. It's something you never learned.
Glad to have disappointed you.
You can play the tough guy all you want. But if we hear you're still operating inside Gunner territory, all bets are off. You got that?
You finished?
Yeah. We're finished. Come on, Barnes.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend...
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know
Hey,
my
you
way
were
around.
mayor of Little
Used to run with the
Lamplight.
Gunners, for God's sake.
Extra baggage like that can get you killed.
Look, I need the money, and I'm not about to let Winlock and Barnes scare a client away. You have nothing to worry about. Those two are weaker than a housefly. They're about half as smart. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
I'm really broke. Can I pay you later?
No. I don't like doing business that way. Look, come back when you have the caps, and maybe we can make a deal.
How broke am I? Am I really on the verge of fucking leveling up? Anyway. Nick, I need to make 200 caps, and quick.
Wait until the song is over.
Boy, we got beer.
Okay, annoying person.
I'll take a look, sure.
Cash up front. No tabs.
Okay, I can sell you one of these. Two of these. Two of these. Buff out, cake pan, can. I'll sell my baseball bat. I need the caps, but I can't sell the cryolator. Sell one of these. How the hell am I supposed to get this? No. It's tempting, but no. Actually, sell you. Sell. Keep. Sell. Sell. Oh, I'm just gonna sell all that Rad-X. And there we go. Yep.
Now that you'll lick it up, I need a dirt.
Not my kind of work.
Oh, I think it is. Oh.
God, I love this song.
Peace, brother.
That was the guy from earlier. Anyway.
You still looking for work, McCready?
That depends. You ready to fork over 250 caps?
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
You drive a hard bargain. You just bought yourself an extra gun. All right, boss. Let's get out of here.
Send Nick to Sanctuary.
Nick.
Time to hit the road?
Yep.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Damn, I forgot to pick up that motor oil for you, Valentine.
Cute, McGreedy. You come up with that all on your own?
Sanctuary. Nick, you are a one-shot wonder.
And a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
Anyway, time to go and talk to Bobby. Do. I'm gonna go and stab a Deathclaw from the town of Whiterun. It is Yalbolgruff. You know, I'm actually kind of disappointed. Like, when you find out what they cut from the Whispering Door.
You looking for work?
It is quite annoying. Yes,
yeah, when can I start?
Well, aren't you an ego beat? If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Can I drive it one more?
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So a little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know.
Can I drive it one more? The big turnaround. This is gonna fail, but...
Still not good enough.
Trust me, there will be much more later on. Just take the 50 caps.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here.
Okay, no, that's as much as I can take, so I'm
in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
But she told me the information, so can I go and tell... nothing in this game can just be made easy. I mean, it's a Bethesda game, so everything's gonna be go halfway across the map. Just to come back halfway across the map. Why? Why? I don't even know what game I got R1 for running from.
Ready to get to work?
No, I followed you down here for the exercise.
Funny. Well, you'll get plenty of exercise here. You are gonna be doing some digging.
I'm your guy.
No one likes a brown noser. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
Now, I've got to talk about some things. If there is, by any chance, giant crabs down there, I am going to kill you. I am going to kill you. Giant crabs. Just don't be giant crabs. Whatever there is, don't be giant crabs. Please, no giant crabs. I swear, if giant crabs are down there, we're going to have some serious words with my gun to your head. Well, we will see once this ominous black void clears up.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. I feel like we're doing charity.
Yep. I was lied to. I just remember.
Can take this job.
We were getting along.
I forget how easy Mirelurks are to take care of if you just hit under their shell.
Someone's coming.
God. Someone! Are we really identifying these goddamn things as people? I mean, they're just giant crabs. Actually, to be fair, I wouldn't even pass these off as crap. Don't even have a... I have no... Thank God this game does not believe in bleed damage. Now, I said to Bobby...
What is going on in my tunnel?
Mirelurks!
That room was filled with Mirelurks.
At least you put up a better fight than those good-for-nothings. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what be...
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Isn't that place, like, very anti-ghoul? I'm pretty sure that's the reason... Well, Hancock wasn't a ghoul when he left, but I'm pretty sure that's part of the reason when his brother went all nutso-psycho. No? No, I'm not the only one that thinks that. I'm pretty sure that Lamp thinks so, and Nick does. Just yield, weapon. Now, I'll go and get this guy, and I know this video has been probably filler, but I want to save the main part of this quest with the whole going back there and all the way up to where we meet Hancock. And I want to save that for a different episode of its own, so that I'm not cramming it into a very small video. Well, cramming... It's weird how I want to put it, but... Yeah, now that's 6, meaning I have access to science. Pardon me. Anyway. Ooh, that's still pointing me to go to Vigil... Once you discover a location, you can use the map to fast travel back to it. Normally you must be outside to do so, but there are exceptions. Really, one of them exceptions, please. Skyrim says the same. Hardly anywhere I can fast travel from inside. Please inform me. Laser muskets combine high-tech energy damage with revolutionary style.
You see that big blimp? It's the Brotherhood of Steel. Why are they here?
Ah, well, you see, they've been in quite a few Fallout games, and they just want to ruin it even more things. Oh, yeah.
There you are. Was wondering if you were gonna show up. Yes, it's me. I have to hide my face in these parts. People like me aren't allowed around here. Now let's get down to business. That big wall of glass looming over Diamond City is the mayor's office. Most people don't know it, but there's a strong room buried beneath. Mayor's just sitting on top of it. And that's our target. The guy has it coming, if you ask me. With how he treats my kind, maybe he deserves worse.
So this is all for a good cause.
Don't get me wrong. The caps are my primary motivation. If I get to take them from a bigot, that's just icing. So, what do you say we make this party a little bigger? I managed to track down my tech guy. His name's Mel, and he is right here in Diamond City. The guy can make a gadget to solve any problem. Thing is, he's a bit locked up right now. You have to get him out of there. I can't just stroll into Diamond City security with this face, covered or not.
If you really think we need this guy...
Trust me, this is the guy we need. Pick a lock, find a key, bribe the guard. The usual stuff. Just get him out of there.
Bribe the guard, you say?
Word is something bad went down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Been abandoned forever. You look a little roughed up. Should talk to Doc Crocker over at the Mega Surgery Center.
Wait, hang on. Why was I... Oh, yeah, the prison. Can you even kill Takahashi? I think that's his name anyway. Hang on. That's Takahashi. Or is he essential? Well, I say he because the robots are somewhat gender specific. You know, the whole Sultron and Miss Nanny's a female brain bots can be either or depending on who the brain's from. iBots, I think they're the only robot that doesn't even have a given voice box. Mr. Andy, Mr. Gutsy, and Sentry bots are usually given masculine voices. Am I missing anything? Oh, never. Okay, security office. I think this may also count as a prison. Oh yeah, comment in the section down below. This isn't Fallout, but this is... In the entirety of the Elder Scrolls game, I've only played Skyrim, but I'm guessing they appear in others. What is your favorite
I hear you've been asking questions around town. What? Diamond City's got 2 private dicks now?
Officer?
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service time just like everyone else. You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service time just like everyone else.
You been to Good Neighbor? Friggin' hole. Ghouls and chemheads all over. Whoa, whoa. No public squatting. Go find a bathroom. Jeez.
Officer?
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service time just like everyone else.
I don't have 300 bloody caps.
You got something to say?
Why is Mel in here?
Him? He was caught trying to reprogram the robot bartender at the tap house to give him free drinks. Just between you and me, I would totally do that if I knew how.
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service time just like everyone else.
For fuck's sake. Why are you even guarding this side?
No funny business.
A beer and my slippers after this shift. That's all I ask.
Anyway, this may be a predicament that I did not account for.
Out of bobby pins.
Ah.
You cause trouble, there's gonna be trouble.
Hey, officer.
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service.
Uh-huh.
You got something to say?
I'll give you 300 caps to let Mel out of there.
You don't even have that much. Do I look like a chump to you?
Yes. Valentine, how can you hate anything I do? You're not really public friend number one, are you?
Is that a Pip-Boy? Give my left arm for one of those.
That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
Got our eyes on you. Even if you are palling around.
What just happened? Get out of here.
Nice try.
I got nothing.
Well, that was one predicament. Hang on, how was I caught stealing it?
That sure doesn't look like it came in with us.
Probably nothing. Some guy came into town. Said he picked up a weird distress call in the Cambridge ruins.
Officer?
You got something to say?
I was hoping to get
Mel at a lockup.
No way. He's going to service time just like everyone else. You got something to say?
Violent.
You can let Mel out of here, or I'll break him out. Your choice.
It's a little extreme, don't you think? The guy isn't locked up for life. Just let him do his time.
Officer?
You got something to say?
Why is Mel in here?
Him? He was caught trying to reprogram the robot bartender. Just between you and me?
Mm-hmm. I was hoping to get Mel at a lockup.
No way.
Saw you poking around that abandoned house. I'm gonna assume McDonough gave you permission and leave it at that. Want to do something fun? Run the bases. Trust me.
Let's just get out of here.
Okay, sorry for the silence, but I really was getting annoyed on that part. You'll notice in my videos, when I want to concentrate, I'll just have like a deafening silence. But anyway, finally got him out. After, what was it, 3 different attempts? Well, I tried multiple different things, but now Nick probably hates me. But anyway.
Mel.
I'm curious what this is about, but let's talk once we make some distance, okay? I'm curious what this is about, but let's talk once we make some distance, okay?
Okay. Then why are you just standing there?
Thanks for getting me out. Yes. So, you're Bobby's new toy.
Yep. This year's hottest gift. Get one before they're gone.
And what a gift you'd be. God. That woman doesn't have a patient bone in her body. I wasn't serving a life sentence here. What, she couldn't wait like a day? What's the job?
You've worked jobs with Bobby before?
Enough to know she's not the most trustworthy person around. The team may change, but every job comes with the same set of cryptic instructions as the next. Yeah, you'd have better luck milking a rabid Yao Guai than getting a straight answer out of Bobby.
How'd you like to help break into the Diamond City strong room?
Well, damn. That's a big score. Could be enough caps there to keep me going for a long time. Bobby may be shady, but she always pays up in the end. So, I guess I'll get my stuff and head over to her place.
Now, this is where I'm going to leave this part. I'm going to quickly fast travel off to... Ten Pines, which is here. So yeah, comment down below what your favorite Daedra quest is and also what your favorite Fallout faction is. My 2 would have to be in Skyrim. I can't remember the name of the quest, but it's to get the... Oh, for God's sake, I think it... I forget. It's the one where you've got to go to the realm of the Hunt and hunt down the Daedra's previous champion, who's the werewolf guy that you offered to kill the champion for. Or the Wabbajack. well, the quest to get the Wabbajack, but...
Seems to be growing well.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
Aside from that, my favorite Fallout faction... Now, as I said, I'm not that knowledgeable
back to
about
Diamond
the
City
previous
one of
Fallout
these
games,
days.
but I know about the factions.
Biggest town I ever saw.
And moral-wise... Oh, I left that around here. But moral-wise, I've got to say my favorite faction has to be... Fallout's favorite faction is the Minutemen. Least favorite is the Commonwealth division of the Brotherhood of Steel. Yeah, of course, a goddamn settlement with only 0 people would be 50% happy. And you start building recruitment beacons. Oh yeah, that's life, isn't it? Sleeping in any bed will restore your health and any crippled body parts. Bethesda, they don't know what they did. You can mix and match different kinds of power armor pieces on a single frame and add mods to most of those pieces to increase their damage. Now, at least tell me the factory is still here. Yes, good. So, this was the problem that was here last time. There's a cobweb in the background. Power generator. Gears. Oh, dog meat's over there. Hang on, it's dog meat in a little doghouse. Hang on, dog meat. I'm gonna move these over to be with like the main area. There we go. Although now he's gonna get his food bowl. I feel like a right, but yeah, what am I gonna do? Never done so. Alright, this is gonna be the last thing I do. So I don't want to be dragging this video on. I mean, I'm already starting to brag on just to try and keep it with content. So next episode. Next episode, we will find out why Bobby No-No once... Yeah, that's... In case you didn't read it, that's Bobby's second name, but... We will find out what Bobby No-Nos wants. And damn it, that doesn't give... screws, but... I mean... Yeah, but anyway. Next episode, we'll find out what Bobby No-Nos wants. Until then, though... I haven't timed this. Next episode, we'll find out what Bobby No-Nos wants. But until then...